The Iran war has disrupted energy supplies and pushed oil prices above $110, forcing the IMF and World Bank to downgrade global growth forecasts. The conflict is disrupting global energy markets and supply chains, driving inflation higher and straining emerging economies reliant on imports. This will increase inflation and food insecurity, slow growth worldwide, and force policymakers to balance inflation control with economic support. Foreign aid has dropped by 23% in 2025, with the US cutting its contribution by 57%, triggering a humanitarian crisis worldwide. Governments are shifting funds from aid to military spending and nationalist policies, while publicly promoting climate goals but cutting actual funding. This will increase global instability, worsen health and food crises, and reverse decades of development progress, risking mass suffering. Kanye West has been booked to headline Wireless Festival, despite his anti-Semitic remarks, causing sponsors to withdraw and political calls for cancellation. The UK is facing rising antisemitism, and the festival is balancing legal rights to perform with public safety and social responsibility concerns. The government will decide on Ye's entry, setting a precedent for handling hate speech and impacting the future of free expression in public events. Libya's rival factions have endorsed a unified budget, marking a step toward financial stability after years of division. Libya is facing ongoing political rivalries and fragmented control over oil regions, with US mediation supporting efforts to unify fiscal policy. This agreement will test Libya's fragile peace and could influence regional stability and global energy markets if implemented effectively. Netanyahu has launched direct talks with Lebanon to disarm Hezbollah, while Israeli strikes continue in Lebanon. The talks are unfolding as Lebanon demands a ceasefire, Hezbollah remains active, and Iran's influence shapes the conflict. The negotiations will test if diplomacy can prevent escalation, or if ongoing strikes will deepen regional instability.